Yvette and Darcy are a couple who decided to buy a 62-foot catamaran and set out on a journey around the world, visiting some of the most remote places and living their best life on the open ocean. They created a YouTube channel called Sailing Supernova, where they share all of their adventures. In this particular video, they were sailing from Los Roques, Venezuela to Grenada. Along the way, they encountered some rough seas that caused problems for their catamaran and forced them to adjust their route, which led them into some pretty dangerous situations.
Okay, done. Oh, geez. Okay, so the bilge pump failed. We caught it. I caught it on a walk around that I was doing, and this was starting to fill up with water, the port hull. The secondary bilge pump just started going off just after I caught it. But now we have it all just hooked up. I just wired it to the starter battery, and just to make sure the starter battery doesn't die, because we don't have any charging to the starter battery, I've put it on this I put it on the battery charger, and the water's going down real fast.
They experienced several inconveniences, including engine problems and a failing bilge pump, which forced them to sail closer to the Venezuelan coast, near Isla Margarita and Los Testigos, an area known for piracy activity. Despite the risks, they decided to try their luck and continued their journey. Around 2 a.m., Darcy was asleep while Yvette was on watch, filming what she was doing when suddenly, the sound of a small boat's engine echoed from outside. That's when everything took a turn.
So I've just made my second cup of tea for the night, and I thought I'd show you how much we've cleared up in here. It's amazing. Even though this has been the roughest passage we've ever had, nothing has fallen to the ground, so you'd probably be super proud of us. I'll show you. As you can see there, the spices, Darcy! Darcy! Darcy, wake up, there's a boat! Get up! Get up! Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
Engine!
Turn up!
Turn the lights off! Lights off! The nav lights! We got attacked! We have to tap!
Darcy reacted quickly, climbing out of his hatch and catching the intruder completely off guard. Startled, the man dropped his gun overboard into the water. Realizing he had just lost his only leverage, the intruder jumped back into his boat and fled the scene immediately. Thankfully, neither Yvette nor Darcy were seriously hurt, though they did sustain some minor injuries.
Next, we're going to go over the few injuries that we did suffer. Yvette had a bruised arm when she got hit, and then when she was running back to the cockpit, she slipped and fell and has hurt her back. We were hoping that it was going to get better a little faster, but it's kind of a bit nagging and it's taking a bit longer to improve to the level that we would like it, but still doing okay. I pretty much got out of it without being hurt. I had a bloody nose, and that was pretty much it. And this wasn't like a long, drawn out, like punch for punch fight. This was over very quickly. 30 seconds or less, it was over. So the worst of the injuries are Yvette's back. The bruising on the arm is largely gone. She had trouble using her arm for a couple of days after, but the back is the main thing from the slip and the fall. Another question is when or if this was reported to the Coast Guard. Yes, it was reported immediately within 5 minutes of the attack taking place. It was reported to the Coast Guard through our friend Brian. And then we also contacted the Coast Guard. We've had interviews with the Coast Guard as well as we've reported it to our individual country consulates. So it's been reported to everyone. It's on the Caribbean safety net for cruisers as well, the location of the attack. So that has all been done. If anyone's wondering, the Coast Guard did come to us and we did interviews on the Coast Guard boat to give them all the information that we possibly could, and they did check out Supernova as well.
Thinking about it, if Darcy had come out just a few seconds later, the intruder might have already been on the boat, still holding his gun, and that could have led to a completely different outcome. Thankfully, they made it through without being robbed, or worse, hurt. They immediately contacted the Coast Guard, but unfortunately, there's no information about whether the attacker was ever caught. One thing's for sure. They learned firsthand that all the warnings about this area were true, and that sometimes it's best to take people's advice seriously. Terry Tufferson is a guy who went out fishing with his friends, and since the spot they found had some pretty nice cliffs to jump from, they decided to give it a try, completely unaware of what might be lurking in the water below. He strapped a GoPro to his head and ended up capturing one of the most terrifying moments ever. Take a look.
All right, let's do this. All right, ready?
I swear, no matter how many times I watch this, I still get goosebumps. The sheer size of that shark and how close it got is absolutely insane. You can feel his fear as he tries to swim as fast as he can. I like how he keeps looking around, making sure the shark isn't following him up the stairs. Just watching this makes my heart race. I can't even imagine what was going through his mind or what his body felt like in that moment. I get that sometimes when you're fishing, the bait doesn't get any bites, but that doesn't mean you have to jump in instead. Curtis May is a YouTuber who shares his kayaking adventures, always capturing heart-pounding moments that keep viewers on edge. In this particular video from December 2022, he and some friends decided to descend the Agua Azul in Chiapas, Mexico. The highlight of this stretch is a series of 5 waterfalls known as the 5 Kings. While tackling the third king, Curtis approached too far to the right and hit a shallow spot at the lip where there were only about 3 inches of water. That tiny mistake led to one of the scariest moments of his life. Take a look. Curtis was pulled behind the waterfall, trapped in the powerful currents. Thankfully, he was still alive. He began blowing his whistle to let his friends know he was okay but stuck, all while trying to push through the waterfall's curtain for the next 75 minutes, but every attempt failed. His crew tried desperately to reach him, throwing ropes through the curtain, but none made it to him. That's when Wesley decided to take action. He tried forcing himself through a thinner section of the curtain, while Isaac held onto a safety rope in case things went wrong. But the current was just too strong. Determined to find another way, Wesley started looking for a different route, and soon he spotted an opportunity that might finally allow him to reach Curtis.
Luckily, we were like, we gotta get out here in 30 minutes. We get out here, I'm exhausted. Literally on the way back, I just saw this little undercut right here. I was like, I'm gonna go check it. Thank you both so much.
Finally, they made visual contact with Curtis, and you can see how exhausted he was, yet relieved and incredibly happy that his friends were there to help. This is a perfect reminder that you should never attempt these kinds of adventures alone. Without his crew, Curtis might never have made it out safely. Teamwork is crucial in situations like this, and I'm just so glad everything ended well. It could have been a very different story. Dylan Gartenmeyer was diving in the Florida Keys, with the sun shining and the water calm. Everything seemed normal, until a strong current grabbed him, pulling him away from his boat. Suddenly, he was alone in open water, drifting farther and farther out. He spotted a piece of bamboo nearby, clinging to it to stay afloat while trying to conserve energy and stay calm. Back on the boat, his family and friends realized he was missing. They began searching, calling out and scanning the waves, every passing moment growing heavier with worry. Hours went by, until finally they spotted something in the distance. There he was, safe against all odds.
Watch out the depth. There he is!
Oh my God, Dylan. Oh.
Just imagine how he must have felt seeing that boat approaching after hours of drifting, clinging to hope. His mother was in tears, overwhelmed that her son was safe. His story went viral, and he was invited to several shows to share the whole experience. If you want to see them, check them out on YouTube. Tell me what you think in the comments, and while you're down there, you might as well hit that subscribe button. We're very close to 100,000 subscribers. There's also a hype button. Each click tells YouTube that this content deserves more attention, helping it reach a wider audience. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Morning Tide is a fishing channel that showcases their epic catches around the world, often venturing to remote islands to target all kinds of species. In this particular video, they went rock fishing, hoping to land a massive tuna.
Morning, there was a fair bit of swell, but not more than we've ever fished it before. It was a ground swell though, so it's quite, I guess they're like super powerful waves for their size.
Full on wave. That's pretty big. Yeah, sweet.
I've just been waiting there watching. I wanted to see Jai actually hook up to a fish. He hadn't landed a tuna yet at that stage, and I was watching him cast, and I don't know, he might have been cooking a bit and not really getting any hookups. So I was just like, just tied on the lure and just went out there first cast, just straight out to the pack coming. It must have been 3 winds, and just boom, I was just onto a solid tuna.
They hooked something huge, and it seemed like a tuna. But getting it ashore was much harder than it looked. You see, rock fishing is extremely dangerous, as the waves crashing on the rocks can easily sweep you back into the ocean. Or in this case, well, you'll have to watch to see what happened next.
After this set, we'll get him out. Like,
first wave hit me pretty hard and knocked me off my feet, and stood back up, still on the fish and everything was normal. Saw the next surge coming. Just before it was about to hit me, I turned around, and yeah, you never turn your back on a wave. But the third one was just like the killer, and yeah, that swept me off my feet, threw me into the air, and I just supermaned into a ledge, and the compression was just so strong and psycho, it just snapped my hand, broke my hand. Then it toppled me down, drain pipe me into like the little back eddy, and I was just in a washing machine tripping out underwater actually for a bit, got stuck in a crevice, lost a shoe and stuff, so it was pretty hectic. And I just remember climbing back up the rocks and looking up, and Jai's got my rod in his hand fighting this fish still. He's saying, "Are you alright?" or something. I was just wild. I don't think I even said anything back. I was just like kind of in shock, I guess.
Hey, come take it, are you right? It's your fish, you take it, mate. Fuck! Oh, you right? Well, I have a sit down, mate. It's alright, it's just a fish. It's just a fish, man. Yeah, we'll get him, he's up on the rock.
If you got here, comment the word mistake. They eventually caught the fish, but let me tell you, no tuna is worth risking your life like that. You can see how the wave threw him meters away and broke his hand like it was nothing. He was lucky it didn't slam him onto a sharp rock or hit his back. That could have been fatal. His friend grabbed his rod instead of helping at first, but eventually made sure he was okay. Honestly, I might not be this passionate about fishing, but after seeing the sheer power of those waves, I'd never risk it like that again. What about you? Would you? This user was out fishing with his friend, casting their lures repeatedly and staying close to each other. You see, after a few hours of fishing, it's easy to slip into autopilot and stop paying attention to your surroundings. And that's when mistakes happen, mistakes that can cost equipment, an eye, or even your life. Well, that's exactly what happened in this video. Take a look.
Oh, Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it in you?
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. It ain't that. Oh, it's bad.
Hurt more than anything.
I'm so sorry, bro.
Damn. Am I bleeding bad?
No,
You didn't get my main artery, did you?
no.
It's bad though, I know, I can feel it. Am I bleeding?
No.
Feels like there's like 6 hooks in there.
There's 2. The one's not that bad, but the other one's deep, AJ.
Yeah, no, I felt it.
Let me
Chill out.
oh my God.
Felt like you hit me with a fuck though.
The hook went in very deep, and of course they couldn't remove it themselves without causing serious damage to the surrounding tissue. They had to go to the hospital for a doctor to safely remove it. Incidents like this happen more often than you'd think. I've had one myself, though it was minor compared to this. Hooks are launched at incredible speed and can penetrate skin deeply. It's far worse if they hit your eyes, lips, or, as he mentioned, a main artery, which could cause life-threatening blood loss in minutes. While rare, it's possible, so friends, be careful and always think ahead when fishing. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.